down to inside the 25.
Let it! 6:30, 26. 6:30. Hey, Mike.
Rodgers to throw once more. That's complete to Cobb. And he's brought down, but he has it down to the 12. And a pickup of 12. First and 10.
Easy. Jump out! Back foot. Get 300. Get 300. Inside.
On first and 10, here's Rodgers. Over the middle here, it's hauled in by Watson. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it'll be second down. We're scoreless after one. Back for the second quarter in Green Bay. It's the Packers in possession of the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Hey, you block over here. Hey, 626. 50.
Rodgers now to throw. Touchdown. Randall Cobb from 4 yards out. And the Packers post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Well, that drive felt like it took up an eternity, and we finally have some action on the scoreboard.
Yeah, but plenty of action prior to, because that drive took up all the first quarter before we spilled into the second, and finally, points were registered.
On the other sideline, they're chomping at the bit just to get the football. Keyshawn Nixon now from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the Pack up 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Hey, 626.
Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers sliding out of the pocket. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
When you're a capable runner, oftentimes your quarterback coach, your offensive coordinator, they love to see you break the pocket and go ahead and take off. I think he could have gotten vertical and picked up something there. Instead, he pushed it downfield. Incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. On play action, it's Rodgers. This is caught. It's Christian Watson. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. With Sean Gary that time through the line and getting the tackle for loss. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, if you say bring in your tight end, keep him in, your running backs have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
On 2nd and 12, Rodgers. He's going to look deep down the field. He's got a man complete. Touchdown, Packers. career now, there aren't too many guys that can launch it downfield with accuracy better than Aaron Rodgers.
And we knew that this offense was going to try and put pressure on the secondary. That was something they talked about with us. They knew that they had an advantage, pressed it, and there you go. Big play for a touchdown on their very first possession.
And that throw, pretty impressive, and even 61 yards through the air. On is Mason Crosby for the point after. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Nixon now from his end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. To throw again on second down. Rodgers. Man open, here is Jones. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
Hey, take 26.
To throw is Rodgers. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Cobb.
50. 26. Take 30. Jam.
They'll send a receiver in motion left. From just shy of midfield, Rodgers. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Tariq Carpenter. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Caught by Cobb. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Rodgers going to go on 4th down. He finds Watson complete. Touchdown, Packers. Christian Watson, 56 yards. And the Packers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point up and good by Crosby. And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Nixon elects not to return it, and this comes out to the 25. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
And he's upended after a gain of 2 right to the 27.
Go to 50.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Get 300. Get 300. Inside.
Here's Rodgers. Going for the deep ball. And it's intercepted. Picked off by Tariq Carpenter. And the Packers are going to take possession of the football. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. And he's got room. And they are into field goal range now as he's got the first down at the 26. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
Hey, you block over here.
Now a play fake. Rodgers. He'll find Lazard here over the middle. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. Eluding the pressure right. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Eric Stokes. And the Packers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. CD, when he went to throw that, I'm not sure if he just didn't see where the defense was. Whatever the case, not the throw you're looking for on 1st and goal.
Not at all, because, look, let's face it, that close to the goal line, you throw an interception is going to hurt on any down. But really the only down you can kind of live with is if you do it on.
It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Packers. Christian Watson in the final seconds of the first half. And the Packers have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Now Crosby for the point after. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. To risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And with Rodgers behind center, you wonder if they'll take one shot at this. He finds Watson. It's caught. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Nixon now from his end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.